Welcome to Fastang 444. Today I was trying something different with some starting points. I went through every single player house. In this game I am at the Casa Bella player house in Muleg. When the game starts I actually don't see a drop, but I'm committed to trying this, so I am staying here. I'll speed this up here. There's the Casa Bella house. Usually there are some drops in or around Muleg. There are not, so I decide to head over to the aerodrome. See if there aren't any drops over there. And there is. Alright. As always, I always hope for a higher level drop, but it's something faster than the level 1 Nissan. I was going to head down that path over to the road, and then I noticed that there was another driver over there that seems to chase me. I lose them on the mini-map for a little bit, but then run into a tree and they're back on the mini-map. So I come over here. There's a traffic circle in between this gap here, and just park, let my vehicle go opaque on the mini-map, and they continue to come over and then go away. They don't see me any longer on the mini-map, so they think I disappeared. And after the arena shrinks, there is a drop here, one level higher. BMW X5, so I will take it. Start heading over towards where the next arena will be, and I see Horizon Mexico Festival site is within the next arena, so I decide to go over there. And I actually opened up the map again. I was looking for cues of what is the final arena going to be, and I think it's going to be final arena 13. I see this car over here. I start to engage in a head-to-head and realize they are in the same car I am in, and decide to just go over here. I thought actually about using the trick of going inside the festival site, but then here comes this car right behind me, which is another BMW X5. And I know this head-to-head is going to head towards Muleg, so I need to get back on that road that goes south through Horizon Mexico. I was trying to bump them into the wall, but they got by me. So now I need a perfect route here. And I need them to take less than a perfect route for me to win this, being in the same car. Where this road angles to the left, I will go on this line, and I actually should have slowed down. You see that bend in the road ahead with the dirt road? There is a gap between the buildings there, but I didn't slow down. I land on top of that, and was fortunate that I got off and they are stuck on the other side of those buildings, so I will just get this win in, and I guess I took a better route. So I will head back over towards the intersection as I am leveling up into this Maserati. It's a good car. Fastest road speed level 5. Take a peek at these drops over here, and I'm glad I did. Look at this. A level 6 Audi RS7 has near level 10 speeds. would say it's more of a level 9, I would guess, in comparison to all the other top speeds. So I am just heading over here and trying to get this car in a head-to-head. What are they in? They go flying off the edge of this intersection, and someone comes behind me, so we're in a head-to-head. It's a Chola, so I like my chances, especially with them rolling off of the intersection like that. So I remember I have to slow down as I go over this hill going into the city, and I'll zero in on this. You see that dirt road around the bend in the road? That's right where the gap between the buildings is, right here. I didn't go flying on top of a building or anything this time. Just over to the finish. And there might have been a gap over there on the left that led to this street. I'm not sure. I know there's a gap somewhere over there. I just don't know it as well as I know that other one, so I take what I know.
Opponent eliminated!
Look at the highway top speed of this. 210 miles per hour, 338 kilometers per hour with the Mercedes AMG GT. So I could use this in the final showdown if I don't get into another head-to-head. If I get into another head-to-head and could get into something faster, then fine. I paused here, as you can tell, and I see this car over on the right. So I don't know if they were trying to get behind me or what, so I am coming over here. Tried to lead them away. And look at this, lobster soup is in this game. I actually didn't notice it until after I was completely done with the final showdown, which I guess is a spoiler alert. This Maserati comes over towards me, so off we go in a head-to-head. They make an error heading over towards the city. Finishes over this way, which I knew. So I have to get over a couple of these little hills. There's one more over to the finish. And I should have slowed down. I'll slow this down so you can see why. Fortunately, I do a perfectly forward flip and then just pull over to the finish. That could have not worked out so well had I not landed on my wheels. I am actually going to stay in the AMG GT. You can see why. If I don't get into another head-to-head, I would be in a much slower vehicle. And I'm going to try and get someone around that intersection again, and hopefully they are in a higher level, faster car than what I have. Like there is someone over on the perimeter that just engaged with someone else. So, and since they already engaged in a head-to-head, that was possibly my only opportunity to complete a head-to-head and get back over in position for the final showdown. I will just use this in the final showdown. Many times those late head-to-heads will put you out of position, and this is an area that is one of them. So I just will pull ahead slowly so no one can engage and complete a head-to-head. Anything, I will try to engage in a head-to-head with this car to see if I can get them to run out of position, but they see me lurking around, coming behind them, and pull forward.
head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
I'll insert these two maps. This one shows you the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 13. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. Because I am in a less than level 10, I will leave it 27 seconds. This is a Brocky coming up quickly behind me. I am going to try to bump and block them. Unsuccessfully, they go flying by me. So it's unlikely I can beat them, speed alone. And here's where they make a fatal error. Look at how early they turned off-road. There's a drop-off, there's trees. There's a stream that's down below the bridge ahead. I see where the finish is at. And look at the mini-map. Their dot blinks, so they rolled over and reset. So I saw the finish point is on the other side of the pyramid strip. And I will continue on this line here. Just go slightly to the right. There's a bend in the road near the end of the pyramid strip. I know there are gaps through the pyramid strip there. So I will go through this gap, then angle over to the finish, get through a few trees, hopefully not hit any of them. Made it. Got the win against a Brocky. My route was better than your route.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Subscribe, please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting closer, so just click that link on the bottom right.